Hello, Rita Lehman with My Mother's Music, playing my mother's records on my mother's gramophone. And today we've got another romantic one, but as I said last time, intrigued by the label. This is by Turner Layton. We've heard Turner Layton previously. Another well-known song, I Get Along Without You Very Well, which of course means that they don't get along without the person very well. And in brackets it's got except sometimes. Written by Carmichael, and I wonder whether that's Hoagie Carmichael. Anyway, this is Turner Layton at the piano, but before we hear Turner Layton, I'd just like to mention the different ways that these films go out. They're put out on YouTube, but also you can watch them on Facebook, which is where I receive comments, Twitter and Instagram. And there are some people that I would like to mention who obviously just see these films on Instagram. And I've written some names down and I'd like to thank them very much. There's June in Buckinghamshire, Denise in Yorkshire, Shelley in Perth, Australia, Fiona in Hampshire, and also I've heard from Dementia Support, and I thank them very much for supporting this initiative. So to all of you, thank you very much for listening on Instagram. So let's hear Turner Layton singing about how he's not getting along without them very well at all.
I get along without you very well, of course I do, except when soft rains fall and drip from leaves, then I recall the thrill of being sheltered in your arms. Of course I do, but I get along without you very well. I've forgotten you just like I should, of course I have, except to hear your name or someone's laugh that is the same. But I've forgotten you just like I should. What a guy, what a fool I am, to think my breaking heart could kid the moon. What's in store? Should I phone once more? No, it's best that I stick to my tune. I get along without you very well, of course I do, except perhaps in spring, but I should never think of spring, for that would surely break my heart in two. What a fool I am, to think my breaking heart could kid the moon. What's in store? Should I phone once more? No, it's best that I stick to my tune. I get along without you very well, of course I do, except perhaps in spring, but I should never think of spring, for that would surely break my heart in two.
Oh dear. I don't think Turner Layton is getting along without his love very well at all. There's a passage in there about missing them in spring that reminds me of a much later musical, a song out of a musical called Camelot. I'm not quite sure what the song is, but there's certainly a phrase in there that brings back memories. Anyway, we've had 2 consecutive sort of slow romantic songs, and it's about time that we speeded things up. And boy, have I found something that will speed things up. And you must get out your tap shoes, and this is going to be one of the fastest records, I think, that in the collection, by, well, the one and only, when you're talking about tap dancing, but basically Gene Kelly or Fred Astaire. And this is by Fred Astaire. It's I Can't Be Bothered Now, and oh, it's by Gershwin from a film called Damsel in Distress. And again in brackets, I do like these in brackets. It says Fred Astaire in brackets singing and tap dancing with Ray Noble and his orchestra. So that's for next time. Thank you very much for listening, and goodbye.